Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is City, and welcome back to the episode of What Reddit Thinks About Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, in the last few weeks since the last video I posted of one of these, we haven't got much information at all. I've been going through Reddit, seeing what people think about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Legends ZA, and there's really been not much movement. We haven't got any more leaks. There's a few theories out there that I'm going to cover in today's video, but apart from people demanding Snivy be one of the starters, it's really gone quiet. I'm expecting to finally get some information towards the end of the year, but we could be wrong with that as well. So the first post we're going to talk about in today's video is someone finding a new regional Charmander that's been leaked at GameSpot. GameStop. I'm stuttering over all my words right now. It's kind of cute. Like, don't you guys think? Like, this guy's kind of cute. I think it could definitely be a fun addition to the Pokemon games. It's got like blue little shoes on and everything. So this could be a really cool addition to the Pokemon franchise. I quite like it a lot. It kind of makes Charmander look a bit cuter. That's all I'm going to say. Regional Charmander leaks would be really fun. So this is the first one, and I know this isn't real. This isn't real at all. I have got 3 real posts that we're going to get into now. So the first post here is by Always Curious 27, and there's a couple interesting takes here on their predictions. So the game will have every Kalos Pokemon and a few Pokemon that weren't in the X and Y games. I don't believe this to be true at all. I think this game is going to have a complete mix of the Pokédex, kind of like what we saw in Legends of Arceus. I feel like it's going to be just a big mix of random Pokemon. Hopefully Pokemon we haven't seen or don't get to use too much. A few other interesting points here are there will be new regional variants, evolutions, megas, and convergent Pokemon. I do believe we'll get some new regional variants. Mega Evolution is almost guaranteed at this point, but I don't think we're going to get any new evolutions or convergent Pokemon. I think maybe convergent Pokemon they're going to save for the mainline series, probably next generation, and evolutions. Apart from, the theorized evolution, I don't think we're going to be getting any sort of other evolutions. My computer's just going crazy. Apologies for that. So I don't know. And another interesting point to note on this post is this may be Game Freak's opportunity to give megas to Pokemon that were released after Gen 6. And I have to agree with that. I think if they're going to go through mega evolutions, I know, obviously the Pokemon have been around in recent games, but I feel like some of them might get mega evolutions that are crowd favorites, Gen 7, Gen 8, Gen 9. We might see some new mega Pokemon from those, or we might see some, cool forms or regional variants. I don't think we're going to get evolutions to any of those. I don't think we're going to get convergent Pokemon from those, but it could be interesting to see some of those newer Pokemon get mega evolutions. Alphas will likely be in this game, and this is going to tie into a next post, but I believe they will be. So I'm going to quickly jump into the next post and we're going to talk about that. So this is a very long one. I'm going to leave it up on screen for you guys to read through the rest of those, but there's only a couple that I want to talk about. And the first opinion here from Either Way, hopefully I said that name right, is each plaza from Lumia City could be home to something similar to the noble Pokemon from the last Legends game, since there are 5 plazas and 5 noble Pokemon. And I actually agree with this. Now, obviously, the prime Pokemon are going to be involved in this, or the noble Pokemon, and alpha Pokemon could also make a big return too. And I agree, the plazas are going to be some sort of an event. If it's a gym or some sort of special battle system, that would be kind of fun. But I do see the noble Pokemon returning and being in the plazas. Now, there's a few other posts on this post that you guys can read through, but after we beat the game, we get the rest of the starters from both trios, like in Legends Arceus, as well as other stones from modern Kalos starters, which could be interesting. I'm unsure if we're going to get too many gift Pokemon in this game. I do like how you have to go out and you have to catch a lot of the Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus, so I believe it's going to be a lot like that. It would be interesting if you do get other Pokemon, starter Pokemon from beating the game, but we could get some other sort of gift. There's a couple posts here about Ash Greninja. I don't think we're going to be seeing Ash Greninja unless it's some sort of gift Pokemon, but Xerneas and Yveltal will get something new, like Dialga and Palkia getting the origin forms. I don't think it's going to be Megas. I don't think it's going to be Primals. I think the Primals are going to be for Groudon and Kyogre. That's going to be it. Zygarde could be interesting. I think Zygarde could get some sort of, maybe not a primal form, but a new sort of form. But it would be cool for Xerneas and Yveltal to get some new forms, or I don't know, some new color scheme or something new to happen to them, because they're some of my favorite legendary Pokemon and I don't feel like they get used too much. So it would be really nice to potentially see these Pokemon get a bit of an update, get a bit of a new look, and also just get some love, because obviously we're returning to Kalos for the first time in quite a long time and they're important to the Kalos region. So if you guys come up with any sort of theories like this, definitely let me know down below. But I'm just posting the whole post so you can kind of give love to some of these creators on Reddit that are posting some of these theory videos. And last but not least, sometimes your hammer is here posting about the variations of Eevee. Now, I personally don't think we're going to get a new variation of Eevee. I don't think we're going to be getting it in this sort of game. If anything, we're going to be getting it in the mainline Generation 10 game that we're going to get released like later in the year, or information once Pokemon Legends ZA is completely confirmed. Generation 10 will come after that. But I don't think we're going to get any new variations of Eevee. I think the evolutions are fine. Obviously, Sylveon was the most recent evolution. And I think just with the fairy typing, unless we do get new typing in Pokemon Generation 10, I don't think any other evolutions are going to come to the game. Would be kind of fun, but how else can we evolve Eevee? There's so many different ways that we can evolve Eevee. How many more times can we change the mechanic or do something different to evolve Eevee? Now, there's so many bits of fan art out there. There's so many theories out there about, you know, evolutions here, evolutions there. But I really don't think we're going to ever get another variation of Eevee. But this is one of the ones I'd love to be proven wrong for. So it is currently the 30th of July and we've had no new news since the trailer dropped for Pokemon Legends EA and a few leaks came out here and there. So hopefully in the next few months we get some more information about these games. I would love to know more. I would love to see, you know, some more gameplay mechanics. I'd love to see some more of the map. I'd love to see some more of the Pokemon confirmed. I'd love to see something, but we're waiting another year for this game to come out. So it's going to be really interesting to see if they just stay dead quiet or if they post some teaser trailers here and there. But it's very uncommon for us to go this long without any sort of Pokemon information. So like always, I'll keep doing my best to scour Reddit, to go through Twitter, to go through all sorts of places on the internet to find some sort of information or theory videos. If you guys have your own theories, let me know down below in the comments. But thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next update video or the next What Reddit Thinks About Pokemon Legends CA video.